Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. First thing that we gotta do is go to the stagecoach here and recruit some new heroes. We have a Seeker Occultist, another Seeker Crusader, and Courson, a Seeker Grave Robber. So we can only have 4 people going out at any given time to have a fun time in our quest. So we should probably have some people get some stress relief. As much as it pains me to say, the 2 people that need stress relief the most are me, Northernlion, and all I can do is pray. So this is going to cost us 1,250, I think. And I will be unavailable for the next mission. And Mathis, let's see what his traits are here. So nothing there. You won't pray. Severe. No, you can't pray, can't gamble, and has a fear of enclosed spaces. We're going to put him in the bar then. It's 1,000 gold. I am parched, sir, actually sounds like the exact kind of thing he would say as well. Tomo, buddy, it's alright. Come here, my man. Don't be afraid of the darkest dungeon. Kate's using the Necrodancer dance pad outside, so you're going to be freaking tripping over her feet if you go out there. So we have to decide who we want to take out on our next mission, knowing full well that they might die. Oh, we did get a little closer to getting to the boss here, I guess. Okay, here's our goal. This is a medium one. Unholy machinations have crushed together hallway and vault. Explore your ancestral home as far as you are able. Our goal is to explore 90% of the rooms. That sounds scary because we can't just bum rush the final room and then get out of there. We're gonna take... What do you mean you're in no shape to go out there? You're not that stressed out. I mean, things could go terribly wrong, but I think we should take... We have to take one, like, tanky character because I'm not gonna be there. Both Nick and Kate are kind of like not DPS characters. They're kind of more supports in a way. So I think we should definitely take our Grave Robber. So they prefer to be in the 3 or the 4 spot. And they have a Poison Dart, Toxin Trickery, Flashing Daggers, and Lunge. Okay. Maybe we'll put them in the final slot here. That would allow us to put Nick in the 3rd slot, which is the slot that he prefers. And then what about Moncel? He's a Seeker Occultist. Hatred of Beast. Does more damage against beasts. In town will never drink and is manic for money. What about his skills? He can heal for 0 to 10, but it also causes him to bleed? Or does that heal himself for 0 to 10? It probably causes the target to bleed. Sacrificial Stab does a lot of damage against Eldritch. Self... Oh, it makes him do more damage against Eldritch. Okay. Vulnerability Hex marks the target and also maybe does some damage. Hands from the Abyss stuns the target. Well, he doesn't mind being in the 2nd slot. My only concern here is that maybe we don't have anybody who's very tanky. But I think we'll roll with it. And we'll also we'll rename the people that are coming along with us. So, Moncel, I think clearly this has to be Bear Taffy. He is a Seeker Occultist himself, of course. The dark arts of having a bewitching voice. And then, who is this Courson? Coming to the point where I don't know that many females at this point, and or don't know that many women at this point, and this is it's starting to show itself a little bit. Known cheat, so she can't gamble. Well, you know, Rob has used the feminine voice changer at times. So maybe Alpaca Patrol. He wouldn't object to this, I think. It's kind of like a female Indiana Jones. It strikes me as the kind of thing he might be into. Alright. Firewood and camping. This quest involves camping. Camping requires firewood. Firewood is given automatically on appropriate quests. It also gives you a chance to recuperate while in the dungeon. When you are wounded or distressed and wish to camp, right-click on the firewood in your inventory. Okay, I did not know this, actually. So, I think it says make sure you have enough food for the meal phase or your heroes will starve. I think we should take 12 torches. Which is a lot, but I'm worried. And I think we should take, like, 12 food just to be safe. And we're going to spend a lot of money on this, but better safe than sorry as far as I'm concerned. I also think we should take 1 shovel just in case we do need to break things. So we spent, like, 3,000 gold there, but let's embark and hope that this will do it. So I guess when we're too stressed, we want to make sure that we're recovering we're taking the opportunity to camp.
Familiar. Now, foreign.
Alright, where do we want to go here? We got to explore 90% of rooms. I mean, I think it makes sense to go down first, just so we don't have to do this area again. And let's start making our moves. I'm a little concerned. Alright, 3 of these guys. We've dealt with these guys before. There's also like a interactive object behind them. So that'll inflict bleed. This isn't me anymore, though. Oh, I didn't rename our Crusader. This guy's like a total red shirt then. I just internalized that it was me. Eldritch Pull is really bad because it's going to put Nick at the front. Oh, no, he resisted. Thank God. Okay. Alright, now let's take an opportunity to see what the Grave Robber's abilities are. If we were to use this, it does some damage. 5 to 9. Honestly, that's not bad. And a good chance to crit. Flashing Daggers. It'll do 2 to 4, but it hits 2 enemies at once. Poison does 2 to 3, but has a guarantee to poison unless they resist it. And Toxin Trickery. Oh, you use it on yourself. I don't know what DOD is. Plus 15 DOD, Department of Defense, but it gives you a 100% chance to cure Blight. So I think we're going to end up doing one of the actual attacks here. And I think we're going to end up doing the... We'll try to kill the Acolyte. Our chance doesn't go to... you know what? We'll just try to kill one of the Brawlers. Or try to hit them at least. Alright. Then we got Bear Taffy. Sacrificial Stab. Has a chance to do 4 to 7 damage. 78%. 17 crit chance. That's pretty good. Heal 0 to 10, but it causes the target to bleed. Vulnerability Hex. Does 1 to 2 damage, but marks the target. Which means, usually with marked targets, there's some kind of synergies. Like, if you're a bounty hunter and you attack a marked target, you do twice as much damage. But I think we're just going to do our basic melee attack. Got very close to getting the kill there. Didn't quite finish the job. Now, we're very familiar with the abilities of this unit. I hate to kind of overkill, but we'll take the opportunity to at least get one enemy off the screen. And then we've got Nick with his Noxious Blast. Which sounds... like I'm trying to say that he's particularly flatulent, but that was not my intention. Alright, so we did some decent blight damage. That should allow for a kill. Our Crusader's going to get pushed way back, which is not good. And then Rend for the Old Gods. You can't inflict bleed twice, I think. Oh, I guess you can. It probably just means that it lasts longer. So they have to move. Yeah, I mean, you should swap back to this guy's place, I guess, but... Toxin Trickery. Ugh. Have to spend like a whole turn getting our party oriented somewhat here. And then this guy's got nothing to do on his turn. Oh, no, he was just taking a second to take a break. I don't think there's any point in healing himself right now when we could possibly get a kill. 4 to 7. You know what? There is a point in healing himself. He had bleed resist as well, so that was basically just like a heal with no penalty. We'll try to land another one of these. So that's just going to inflict Blight again and do a little bit of damage. That was not a good turn, all because of that Eldritch push that causes us to get pushed back. But now, Rob does get a chance to attack, even though this is not the position that he would prefer to be in. 2 to 4 damage. Maybe we'll just have Rob do a move instead. I think we just have them swap there. This is not the proper orientation for our party, but it's... okay. Well, no, maybe it's not. we got it all backwards now. Alright. Nick is actually close enough that he can do an attack. 4 to 7 damage. Let's just go for the relatively guaranteed kill. Nick is getting so many last hits here, man. That should inflict bleed on Alpaca Patrol. But honestly, I think we're doing okay here. Vulnerability Hex. We'll do it to mark the target. I don't know if that makes everybody do more damage to him. Oh, it debuffs him. Okay. What I'm not sure how it debuffs him, but it debuffed him. And we do have a Smiter in range of him. This will start round 4 of combat. The bleed damage will be real. You're supposed to move and switch with Bear. There we... oh, we almost have it proper here. Nick's going to get yet another last hit. And we finished our combat there. We got Citrin, which I guess is just a mineral that we can sell. We got to take some time to actually move our units. So Nick is meant to be in the 3rd spot. Bear is meant to be in the 1st spot. Alright, this is fine now. Honestly, that went okay. Confession Booth. A Forsaken Confession Booth that hasn't been used in years. The hero's history of sin is too much to bear. That caused him to actually gain quite a lot of stress. Oh no. And more stress for Bear Taffy as well. Probably from carrying around that freaking skull. That's going to give you carpal tunnel syndrome, man. Get a bag or something. Alright, 4 enemies at once. I really wish I had Grape Shot right now. So we got Tempting Goblet. That causes increased stress. Like, grossly increased stress. Hands from the Abyss. It only hits 1 enemy. Does 2 to 3 damage, but it stuns. Vulnerability Hex marks and debuffs. Sacrificial Stab does 4 to 7 damage. Sure, let's stun the Arbalist. Oh, we can't. Let's attack the Arbalist. Oh, I was gonna say to try to knock them out of the situation as quickly as possible. Lunge. 5 to 9 damage, 90% chance to hit, and maybe crit. 5 damage. That's on the low end, obviously. Alright, Nick with his Plague Grenade. 2 damage each and inflicted Blight. I appreciate that. Here comes a Quarrel attack, though. This usually does a ton of damage. 4 is not so bad. Honestly, Nick is being the MVP of this mission so far. Bump in the Night is really going to hurt our Grave Robber. We're going to go for a Smite. Although, Zealous Accusation hits 2 enemies at once. With a 3 to 7. Oh, it was beautiful. Okay, that's pretty good. And Bear kind of got shit on there. But he can heal himself for the cost of inflicting bleed. Nick dodged, because he's the MVP of this mission. Flashing Daggers is the only attack that we had available. So we'll use it. She's supposed to be at the back anyway, isn't she? Nick's not supposed to be at the back. I've bunged this up. His stress is going through the roof. Bear is going to heal himself. Which will inflict bleed, but also healed for 8. So it's a net heal of 5, which is very useful. He should go for Plague Grenade again, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that'll kill the Arbalist the next time the poison hits. Man, Bear is getting crapped on here. And then we'll zealously accuse these two, and that should kill them both. Beautiful. Now these ranged units are at the front. That's bad for them. Poison damage got the kill there.
Perhaps the turning point.
Bear gets to go again. He resisted the bleed, which is great, and healed himself up. All right, Nick lands a crit and continues to be the hero that we neither deserve nor have earned, but do need at the same time. Well, you can botch that quote pretty miserably. All right, we'll crank up the light a little bit. Let's see what's up with this shrine. Holy Fountain. In every RPG, this is the rule. The fountain heals you. The water reinvigorates the hero. All right, Nick's feeling pretty good. I mean, I would have preferred that maybe that went to our Grave Robber, but that's okay. So we want to rotate again. No, sorry. Bear goes first. And then, oh, this is it. This is the way we want it, I think. Okay, good. Bear goes second is what I meant to say. Okay, we have to choose our room. We'll move to this room down here. And let's keep moving on. We could eat some food. Not with you. With you. There we go. And that heals for 1 point. It's not that much. Our Crusader got hit by a trap. Did 8 damage. Good God. And a lot of stress.
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Lock display cabinet. There could be valuables left inside. Let's open it. The lock mechanism is trapped. Ah, we got a blight resist, which is lucky for us. Alright, well, it was an easy hallway. The stress is real, but it was an easy hallway. Hopefully no encounters here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's move to this room then. We definitely need to get some heals done. Okay. Let's start this off. Ah, the surprise caused us to reorient here. It's not great. We have to do flashing daggers, or we could move. Moving might be the better option, because flashing daggers does, like, yeah, no damage. 2 to 4. Alright, move to the back. This, we can make do with this, probably. Bump in the Night, I think inflicts stress when we get hit, but we dodge it anyway. Tempting Goblet definitely inflicts stress, and we got critted, which caused some reverberations of stress throughout our other characters. We might have to camp after this one. Oh, man. Rob, you're on death's door, dog. You're not looking so hot. Nick is going to go for the Incision, I think, because that gives a decent amount of damage and inflicts bleed. Does 4 to 8 with a 7% crit chance. That's alright. The resistance hurts a little bit. Let's use Bear Taffy's heal to heal Rob. We can constantly keep him off death's door as a result of that. I think we should just smite to get the kill, as opposed to doing Zealous Accusation. Then we can use Zealous Accusation on the next on the next turn and hit 2 units at the same time, effectively. All right, so Nick's gonna go back for an Incision on the Bone Courtier. Oh my God! Sign me up for Nick's Taekwondo school. That's all I'm saying. All right, Bayonet Jab. That doesn't do that much damage, apparently, so I feel okay about it. We got Poison Dart. How much damage does it do? 2 to 3. But it has a blight chance, I guess. What about the crit? 10. Flashing Daggers. Lunge. I think we gotta go Lunge here. And we'll go for the Arbalist, because I hate the ranged units. Bone Soldier is gonna do a little bit of damage to Nick. Bear only really has Vulnerability Hex, so I'm actually gonna use him to heal Rob. Yeah. And they resisted the bleed, but they only got healed for 1, which is actually just terrible. So we'll use Zealous Accusation. 4 and 4. That's okay. We can make do with it. Bayonet Jab is going to hurt a little bit. Maybe inflict bleed. No, lucky us. Incision should get a kill because Nick is a goddamn monster. Well, his luck had to end at some point. I think Bear is going to heal Rob again. Man, it's like Rob is resisting the heal. Maybe that's actually how it works. Rob did get the kill with Flashing Daggers, though. And this Graveyard Slasher still exists, unfortunately. Hopefully we can just get a lucky smite here. If it hits, it's like a 4 in 5 chance to kill no matter what. Ah! It's XCOM all over again. Alright. Rob has to move to the back. That's where he prefers to be. Bear comes very close to getting the kill. Misses. And, of course, gives the last hit to Nick, who is just balling out of control with his lack of stress right now. We got Heavy Boots, which gives move resistance, which we should probably put on Rob, considering this motherfucker is getting bounced around like a basketball. Can we even equip those on a character? Like, I've never actually done this before. I guess we go to their equipment menu. Oh, we'd have to take off, like, one of these. Or maybe we can just click and drag this over. Yeah, okay. Rob's gonna stop moving. Should we camp? I don't know. Where are we on the map here? We're almost in this final room. Let's go to the final room. Oh, is that the sparkle of coin I see? I guess we have Bear's... Bear's greed caused him to go for the chest there, and he ended up luckily having some resistance to it. You know what? Let's camp here before we go through the door. Oh, we can't. We must have to, like, not be in a hallway, I guess, when we do it. Fair enough. I didn't want to do this because there might be combat here. Okay, so we're camping.
A moment of respite.
The benefits of camping. Camping consists of 2 parts, meal phase and skill phase. During the meal phase, you choose how much they eat, which determines recovery. Make sure you have enough food. Skill phase allows you to spend rest points on different hero skills used for recuperation. Okay. This is the food phase, I guess? Let's make sure that they get... It would take 6 food. Let's eat to the point where they get full. Doesn't lower their stress, but it makes the... And it heals them for 10%. Use camping skills to bolster your party's physical and mental health. Okay. Bear Taffy uses wound care. Heals someone for 20%. What about this? Reduce stress by 25. All other companions increase stress by 5. What a selfish dick. Or he can increase his stress by 15, but give somebody else a lot of damage. Okay, so we're gonna heal our Templar, or sorry, our Crusader for 20%. That's all right. We've still got 10 turns left. He can't use that anymore. 10 time left, I should say. What about Rob's skills? Pep Talk, minus 25% stress. We might want to use that on our Crusader. Oh, I used Gallows Humor. I didn't mean to use it. All companions, 75% chance to reduce stress by 20, 25% chance to increase stress by 10, which is exactly what we did there. Produces a supply item. We've only got 5 time left. Heal 15%, remove target poison. Heal 50%, 75% chance. That seems really good. Or wound care, so that's the same one that Bear had. What about you? Reduce stress by 10, minus 20% stress damage. Self only, minus 35% stress damage. But that's stress damage. Is that the same as stress? I don't know. I'm just going to encourage and lower my stress. Oh, we can't use it on ourselves. Okay, let's try Stand Tall. That lowered our stress damage, which I don't think is actually that good. Minus 25% stress damage. Is there anything I can do to decrease the stress of my Crusader, or have I just totally bunged them up? I think I might have totally bunged them up. Let's heal Rob for 20%. Alright, that's going to be the end of this turn, I guess. Oh, we only have one left. Maybe Rest will heal us slightly, unless we have one ability we can use. We can use Abandon Hope. I think it's a bad idea. Alright. Well, I don't love it. We've used our last log, so that's the state of things. Oh, I thought we could use that log endlessly. This reminds me of that time in the Veiled, except with less spiders. Oh, do we have to fight as soon as we wake up? Come on. We got ambushed at night, which means that... Oh, God. Oh, no. This strikes me as a bad thing. Yep, their stress is at maximum, which means their resolve is tested. Oh, but he's become vigorous as a result, so sometimes I guess you can get a good thing to happen. Light sees me, make me your instrument. He actually lowered the stress of everybody. Sometimes heroes respond to the onslaught of stress by becoming heroic. The elevated state of performance will last until they camp or return to town and confers stat bonuses and other benefits. We got crazy lucky there. Bear is supposed to be in the number 2 slot. We're like completely mixed up here. I think we're just gonna have to have him move. Even though this puts our Crusader at the back. Nick is in the right slot. We'll try to have him use, like, Blinding... Oh, I thought that could hit multiple targets. Plague Grenade can only hit one. I guess we'll have him use Incision, unfortunately. Not that it's bad. It's got 73 on both of them. We might as well hit the one at the front. Oh, God! He's a master! I don't even know what to say about this guy anymore. Now, Rob is supposed to be at the back. I don't even know how to switch this properly. This is going to put Bear at the front. Which we don't want, but maybe this is better. We should probably just take some turns to actually attack, though. Alright, good thing he got Bleed Resist. Altar can't do anything. There we go. Okay, we're in slightly better position. But it did take a whole turn. Tempting Goblet is going to hurt, but Bear's just going to heal himself anyway. Because he oh, he can't. Probably because he's not where he should be. So he's supposed to move like one back, but if we just switch, we're getting there. I think I might have botched this miserably. But at least our Crusader's in a position where they can attack now. Nick is also just a goddamn master, so you only have 10 HP. Let's try to... He's so good! Now our Crusader can use Zealous Accusation and probably get the kill. Nick is just a menace to society because girls in biker shorts look so fly to me.
This expedition, at least,
that was pretty lucky that we're even alive right now. Close.
As the light gains purchase,
take all, sorry.
Lifted,
we only have 2 torches. That scares the shit out of me. We might have to abandon this expedition, actually. Alright, move. You're supposed to be back here. You're supposed to be up here, and then you and Bear switch places. I recognize, by the way, I'm probably playing terribly. We need to move, like, all the way back here. Can we do that all at once? No. So I'm hoping that, no, you know what? Don't open any of this stuff. Just move quickly so your torches hopefully last a little longer. We've got to explore 90% of the rooms. What are we, probably at like 30% right now? Oh, select the destination room, right. Alright, so we've already gone through these areas. It should be easy for us to get back. I don't think that enemies can, like, repopulate the areas. Our stress will go up. But, maybe that's okay. Hopefully we earn some torches by going back through these rooms. I think I might have mistakenly not, like, clicked on that shrine that was in that room we camped on. Also. Which should be stupid. I guess the reason our torches aren't going down in these rooms is because we've already been there. But if our torch goes out, I'm a little bit scared. Alright, so now we're going to this room. We've completed, like, the first third of the mission. Yeah, our torch is going down way faster here. The crate is empty. That's unfortunate. Hunger. Yes, we'll eat. Takes 4 food. Regain 5% HP, which is not much, but... Alright, we made it a little bit further without dying. Can we not? Yeah, there we go. I was having a little trouble fitting into the room there. What about this shrine here? Oh, we can't do anything with it. Alright, this room then. Torches, please. Contains stashed heirlooms. That's good, but no torches. Oh, what the heck? We have, like, 11 torches now. I was gonna say, like, I thought we had a lot of torches, so I was surprised to see that we were not doing well for it. Oh, we kept the shovel, remember? Yeah, use the shovel.
Cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
That was lucky for us. So now I'm not concerned at all, because I realized that we actually do have as many torches as I thought we did. Okay. 3 enemies. The surprise has reoriented our party again, unfortunately. Slice and dice is a very lucky dodge, because that was combined damage. Zealous accusation. Unfortunately, it only hits 1 enemy, because he's so big. He takes up 2 spots. Can't we use, like, stunning blow? Oh, we don't have stunning blow. We have holy lance instead. I wonder if Zealous Accusation will hit this guy twice, though. Damage 3 to 7. Damage 6 to 12. I mean, it seems like Smite is better, so let's just try the Smite attack. That's pretty good. Alright, Alpaca Patrol. Flashing Daggers does hit... Oh, you got a huge area of effect on this one. The damage from it sucks, but it's something. 5 to 9 with a 15% crit chance. Are we just going to try to work down this first guy as quickly as possible? He did 9 damage. I'm content with that. I think we can get this big bad taken care of. Wow. Hit all 4 of us at the same time. Now, Bear can mark a target. It seems like that's probably a good idea, but he might want to heal himself, too. But let's mark the target instead. That'll debuff them. Minus 10 DOD. Again, I don't really know what DOD is, but... Nick is the crit master. Not to be confused with another thing that rhymes with that. Let's hope that he can just get a kill here. 4 damage is not what I was looking for, but that's okay. Point blank shot. That's not that bad. 3 damage. I can live with it. And this is actually an orientation for our party that seems to sort of make sense. Bear's gonna heal himself. He healed himself for 1. Beautiful. Great dice roll. Everybody dodged that shot, which is incredible. We're just going to knock this guy out of the equation as quickly as possible. Then we've only got to deal with, like, 2 lesser mobs. Not so bad. Rain of Whips. That sounds kind of terrible. 1 damage. It was not that bad. But the bleed on Rob is going to suck a little bit here. The power of the light flows through me. He's still virtuous, I guess. Holy Lance. No, it hits the enemies in the back. We want to hit the ones at the front. 80% chance it'll kill. Nice. Lower some stress, maybe? Yeah. Rob needs to move now. If we move him back here, the party's almost properly oriented. There we go. I wonder if we can just get a lucky, like, smite kill on this Fusilier. It's okay. Some damage over time or some area of effect damage will help out. Blanket fire is so annoying. If Bear's heal worked a little bit more effectively, I'd be happy. Let's just put it that way. So he's gonna heal Nick. Alright, that's good. He got healed for 6 and did not get affected by bleed. Then Nick can get yet another last hit here. Rob can do a lunge, which hopefully it crits. That's fine. That's still a decent amount of damage. Hopefully we get to attack first. Ah, okay, Bear gets to go. I think he's got to heal himself. For 7, that's pretty good. Just so that his heal survives into the future. Nick dodged that shot, which means that this should be the end of this young man's life here. Excellent. We actually got quite a lot out of that. Our inventory might get filled up soon. Let's check out the chest. It's trapped! Come on. Come on. Work with me a little bit here. Alright, we gotta choose a room. We're gonna choose to ignore this one. I think there's 10 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If you got to explore 90% of rooms, what's like 90% of 14? It's like a 12.8 or something. Let's just move downwards. Maybe we'll get lucky and I've misinterpreted it. By the way, let's get everybody in the proper order again. Crusaders at the front. Grave Robbers at the back. Bear and Nick switch places. Let's go. And we might as well use a torch. Keep the dream alive. Still got 8 left. This crate contains stash heirlooms. Okay. Yes, you can eat. We only have 2 food left. We're gonna have to start starving soon. I should have probably brought more food with me, or eaten less when we camped, I guess. No, nothing in this room, which is actually very lucky for us. We might actually be able to complete this. This pack contains loot! Medicinal herbs and 200 gold. Barely surviving, but we are surviving. Oh, we don't have any shovels left, so this is actually gonna hurt us. Yeah.
Tools of iron. You must rely on flesh.
We've got to be getting close, though. We've been to... This is like our 9th room or something like that. We'll go to this room next. No light. Okay, sorry. Let's go fast. There we go. Use 3 more torches. What about this area? Let's have our Death Eater look at this. Alchemy table. New metals are synthesized, so we got 25 gold. I expected that to be a little bit more robust than that. Nick has been hit by a trap, unfortunately. Luckily, we haven't encountered, like, anything in these areas, and this altar doesn't give us anything, so we'll move on to this room here. Please have mercy and end the mission soon. Contains stashed heirlooms. Good. What about this pot? Decorative urn. Holds ashes of the departed. You know what? Ignore. I'm not going to desecrate any graves here. We're in enough trouble as is. Please tell me we're getting close to 90%. We could abandon our quest, but I'd rather not. Let's try to move down to this room. Okay, this is where it's going to get real. At least we didn't get surprised, so nobody got, like, reoriented. Ooh, that's some damage. And some stress. And that is not going to put us on death's door, but it puts us close. And the bleed might now. Alright, Rob. Your lunge attack, 5 to 9 damage with a good crit chance. Decent. I'll take it. Crusader. Still happens to be alive somehow. And not on death's door. We'll use Zealous Accusation. That's some fairly good area of effect damage. Now he's going to be on death's door, so we have to use Bear to heal him. Oh, what? He's not? He must have healed himself when I wasn't looking. Blinding Gas. I thought he had an attack that hit multiple people, but maybe we're not in the right setup for it. Well, it's unlikely then that he can actually kill anybody. He could stun someone, but he can't kill anybody. Maybe with the Blight he could, but let's just try to Noxious Blast one of these guys. Get them blighted, hopefully. Yep. And that'll make my next turn easier. Well, Bear can get a kill with a 78% chance. I think that's more important than healing because he's... Like, we don't have anybody on death's door yet. So yeah, take the kill instead. Is my opinion of how that should go anyway. Alright, Nick with his Noxious Blast gets another kill because he's a goddamn menace. And Smite might just finish the job here. That encounter ended up being surprisingly survivable, but all we need is like one nasty encounter to really put us in a terrible spot. Alright, so I used another couple of torches here and we're going to move on. Honestly, I'm going to ignore that. I don't trust it. Please. Is this 90% somehow? No. Okay, so we got to go all the way back here, which is just going to... Hopefully we don't encounter any traps. Hopefully it just costs us torches to keep this dream alive. We are down to like 2 torches, so I'm glad that I, had as many provisions for myself as I did. And then we're going to choose to go to this room, and hopefully we don't have to backtrack. Hopefully this is the last one. Hunger. We have to starve. And that puts us, put 3 of us on death's door. Oh, shit.
A bite of bread.
That seems bad. I don't like this.
Injury and despondence.
Please.
Set the stage
No,
for
stop talking.
Or cowardice.
Let this be the end. Let this be the end of the mission. Oh, I think we completed the quest. I think it said quest completed in the top left. Oh, man. Bear was not, or Nick was not on death's door, thankfully. Now he is, but before he wasn't. All flesh fails in the fullness of time. Well, that's not encouraging. You want to Plague Grenade the 2 guys at the back? I think that's a good idea. Oh, only 52% though. What about this? 70? It does so little damage. I think we got to go for the Blight instead. Oh, that's bad, Nick. Nick lived. He's stressed out, but he lived. Rob lived. Bear, heal Nick. He's the only one who can keep us alive here. Four, okay. Flashing daggers. We gotta use them. It's gonna do no damage, but we gotta use it. Oh, the crits! Nice. They got a little bit more sane. No. Oh, the dodge is real. Accuse them in a zealous fashion. Nice. 1 is dead. We made it through a turn. Rob lives. Oh, that's good. If you're going to attack somebody, I'm glad they're attacking someone who's not on death's door right now. Okay. Bear, heal Rob. He's not on death's door anymore. Nice job. We may get through this yet. Rob does some flashing daggers. Nick now has a better chance of landing his noxious blast. 2/3 chance to kill. My man. What? He's not dead? He has 0 HP. He must be on like a decimal point. That's alright. Zealously accuse. J'accuse. Altar. You've ruined it, but you lived! Okay. Good. He's dead due to the blight. Okay, Bear, you're gonna heal Altar. He's not on death's door anymore. I think we're gonna live. This is actually amazing. That's alright. It's a hit, at least. The blight will help. Rob got critted, but is not even on death's door yet. He might be... No, he's not on death's door yet either. Okay. Man, I'm glad this guy got heroic when he got stressed out. Well, I would have preferred that those were altered, but hey, that's okay. Rob needs to move back. And this is the perfect orientation for our party. We're totally gonna live here, and that's ridiculous. Bear finishes up with a crit kill, which is extremely nice, because... Manat Gofton. Extremely nice, because he was like the dude carrying us this entire time. Wow. Let's exit the dungeon. That was, it's amazing that we lived there. Ooh. We got some extra XP. Return to town. That was scary. I think... Oh, well, let's look at this. Tavern. Mathis had a night on the town and recovered 56 stress. Abby. While praying, Northernlion saw a glimpse of great beings controlling destiny, new quirk, God-fearing. I already had that, I think. He prayed and recovered 69 stress. It's perfect. So we got the blacksmith, the guild, and the sanitarium now. Jeez, that was scary. Well, we'll look at the sanitarium. Treat physical and mental illness. We can put Nick there. I'm not sure what this does for us. Treatment library reduces treatment cost by 10. Infirmary increases the number of sanitarium treatment slots. Well, we can't afford that yet. What about the blacksmith? Drag a hero from the roster here. Drag a hero from the roster here. Crusader. We need weaponsmithing level 1. Can we get that? No, we cannot. We don't have enough scrolls or deeds. We can get a furnace. Reduces the cost of hero, weapon, and armor upgrades. Yeah, we can't get anything to do with our blacksmith yet, unfortunately. And the guild. What does this do? It allows leveling up. Requires instructor mastery level 1, which we can get. Allows skill upgrades to rank 2. Let's get this. And then it costs gold for us to upgrade our skills. Okay, that's cool, though. I appreciate that. That's going to do it for this episode. That was an incredibly exciting one, in my opinion. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.